everybody, and welcome to Dem Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Nellie.
And I'm Lala. Thanks for tuning back in with us. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? How's everyone going? How was your long extended weekend that I wish could have continued into today? How are you ladies doing? What's going on?
How you doing? So how we doing? Like Jade said, I wish the weekend and the 2 days connected to Monday because today was rough. I think everybody in my job was like, I'm tired. We're all tired. And then the weather on top of it is getting cold.
Yeah.
So that was about it. But it was a very relaxing week. Well, weekend. There you go. It was a short week that I love. But now we have 4 weeks of work until Christmas. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But Monday was good. I hate Mondays because we have PDs on Mondays and Wednesdays. So by the time I get out, it's 4:00. And by the time I get home, it's dark and cold. So I do hate that about Mondays and Tuesdays. But other than that, it's chill, cool, cold, but good. But how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good for Monday. I like you guys. Let me tell you, this holiday break has came and gone. I don't know where the time went, but it has went. And I, like you guys, am feeling it. But I have to say, I needed it. I feel a little bit renewed. I don't feel completely renewed. I definitely need another break, but I feel a little bit renewed. I will say, with us not celebrating the secular holidays, it's different in the sense of normally I go down south to visit my in-laws. And this time, because my family was under the weather, we didn't go. But it was nice just to recoup in my own house and not have to pack up and lug around. And of course, got to eat good food. My mom actually cooked some food this weekend, which she hasn't really thrown down in a really long time. I mean, thrown down, real down in a long time. And I mean, her and my sister outdid themselves. I always say, I never was one for the kitchen. I really, though, now, hindsight 2020, I wish I would have really learned to burn in the kitchen. If I could do it for myself, but unfortunately I can't. So it is what it is, but on to bigger and better things. How are you, Jada?
I'm doing good. Like you guys, I'm sad Monday came, but I had a very nice weekend and a nice time off, which was really good. Really awesome. I got my hair braided last week, so I'm feeling really cute. Thank you. I'm feeling cute.
Now you want me to want braids. And
listen, get them. Do it up. Why not?
I love it. I always feel like braids are for the summertime when it's hot.
I think this more so for the winter, child. Keep my head nice and warm, baby. That's what it is.
They look very pretty on you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But I had a good weekend. I got with some friends, which was really nice. In fact, this is a place we need to go check out as Dem Wise Girls in Manhattan. Where? And I think it would be better to go in the summer because they have a nice rooftop with, the nice couches and everything, chandeliers. The restaurant is called RH. And it's like a furniture store, but on the 5th floor is the restaurant. And it's really, really, really dope. It's dope. And I had such a good time. It was really nice. And we definitely should check it out as Dem Wise Girls. It's in the Chelsea.
Do they have an Instagram?
I think they do have an Instagram. I would have to double check and look because my friend sent it to me directly because we were going to go to PJ Clark, but we ended up going here, which was really nice and really dope. And I had a good time. And my weekend was cool, chilled, had fun with bowling yesterday. I haven't bowled in a good minute. And it was a lot of fun. I had a nice time. I haven't done that. In fact, Mom was like, oh, we should do this for our family reunion that we're planning. I know. Get into it, everybody. We're planning our family reunion. So if you guys have any ideas, if you've done it before, please share with us. Please share with us. Because we need assistance. We were hyped. We thought we had it on lock this weekend. But yeah, we're a little sad right now because we're
real sad right now. And if you guys know of any reasonable venues to which we can either do a waiver of catering services or a place that offers catering services at a reasonable
expense. And the food better be good because
the food has to be.
It has to. That's a must. That's like an automatic.
Do you see these cheats?
Do you see these cheats?
They require good food.
Okay,
good food.
We got to eat good food. Good food. That's important.
The foodie. We have
good food. But on a sad note, guys, Irene Cara passed away. She was in Sparkle. And she was in Fame. You guys know the TV show Fame. I want to live forever.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
yes. Why though? Like, why did she die so young? It's a shame. Yeah. 63. And they're not releasing it.
Nope.
They're not releasing why. Like, I want to understand why somebody of that young age died. And not only that, like, she was living in Florida, the Sunshine State. Like, you're supposed to be happy and live long.
Wasn't sun shining over there, unfortunately. That was so sad. Like, I was shocked because I love the song Fame. And I really liked the show. Fame was amazing. And we love Sparkle. She was Sparkle and Sparkle. Sparkle was it.
We love Sparkle.
To Flashdance. The song where she was dancing in the, y'all know what we're talking about. But yes, she was really, really amazing. It's so sad.
And I like her upbringing. She comes from a very humble background. She comes from BX. Okay, not that we're not in BX because we're not. We're not. But still, she comes from BX.
We want to keep you on the show. We don't want to dismiss you.
That's right. No. I represent where I'm from. I know where I'm from. But nonetheless, she's from the Bronx and she was like a major player in the time that she was big. Like, she's an Afro-Latina. Not many Afro-Latinas made it big. Like, you think of like the ones that and you could literally name them on one hand. And not only that, I felt like she crossed over really well because not many people knew that she was Afro-Latina.
Right.
I, in fact, didn't even recognize the fact that she was, but anyway, big talent, will surely be missed. Nelly, why are you raising your hand?
Exactly. We're not in school.
Oh, all right. Hey. I was looking. Is this the HR Rooftop Restaurant? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
I found it.
So what kind of food did they have at the restaurant?
American food. I had a lobster roll, which was really good with French fries. A friend of mine had a burger, which she said was really good. My friend's aunt, she had, her salmon. Looked amazing. Really? And I don't eat fish from just anywhere, but that looked like it came out of a picture somewhere. It was cooked to perfection. And our waitress, she was so nice. She gave us cookies and ice cream on the house. And I thought that was so dope. Yeah, she was
That is dope.
Really, really, really
cool.
Like
they actually they foot that for you half the time.
Exactly. She was super cool, super nice. Wow. She's from Brooklyn, Park Slope. And so the food was really, really good. The ambiance, I'm like my mother, it was really nice. And it was really nice because you would see the World Trade, you see that building. It was really nice. I don't go to Manhattan often, but to work. So when I do go into the city, it's like, okay, I'm in the city. But it was really cool. And I think it would be a nice place to go dress up, get dolled up, have a nice girls' night. Because in fact, I did see some ladies there, I guess, having a girls' night. So I think that would be super dope for us to do.
Speaking of girls, we always have to recognize women of talent and women that are doing it big. Yeah. I don't know if you guys recognize, or saw rather, Milano Di Rouge, formerly who was with Meek Mills. Yes, it's his baby mama, but no, she is a self-made millionaire, in fact. No thanks to Meek Mills. She did it herself. Ow. She is really doing big things. She's got a crazy boatload of real estate. She is every day making her brand even bigger and better. Most recently, she released a video on Instagram, if you guys saw it. I'm not sure if you saw it, but she was talking about the importance of growing and the importance of, you know, not staying, how do I say, stagnant. And I like how she's like constantly sourcing for better quality material. Like she used to be like solely into like sweatsuits and things, and now she's branched into all of this. Like even most recently, she did a fashion what is it called? A catwalk, and she had all of the celebrities' children, and some celebrities were in it as well.
She was celebrating 10 years.
Yes, celebrating 10 years. I like that she had like the twins in there. She really, I appreciated that all of the up and coming Black young talent she had in her catwalk, I should say. And I like that. I like to see representation in terms of representation that you know, and not people necessarily that have already made it. She even had Little Mendices in the show. And I like that. Like you think of, you know, like Little Mendices, you've seen him on the talk show with his dad and his stepmom.
Loving hip hop.
Yeah, being a little boy, and now he's like a teenager.
Yes, yes.
It's nice grown up.
I like her because I like that she shows that she's not depending on a man to make moves. And if you heard her life story, you heard the things that she has gone through. She's very transparent and she's very honest. And she did mention, you know, her father was incarcerated and things like that. And she saw, you know, how her mother worked hard for her and her sister. And I love how she keeps it in the family. Like we keep it in the family. She keeps it in the family with, you know, her sister, her mom. And, you know, she's showing her son that, yeah, I'm your mom, but I'm a businesswoman too. And I love how she interacts with little Caesar. Caesar be having me on the floor. She says she's trying gentle parenting, but she said it ain't working. She needs some help and some assistance. Well, I think Lot's trying gentle parenting too, but we're going to pray for her because, baby, it ain't working.
Let me tell you, Milan, you can come over and I can come over and we could try this gentle parenting thing.
Together.
It doesn't work in my household. It just doesn't work. They don't get it until you raise voice. Then they get it. Yeah. And then they say, well, why are you raising your voice? Well, you wasn't getting it when I was being gentle.
Exactly.
So now I'm raising my voice and now got your attention. And now you're talking about that I'm not being gentle.
So now you're not being nice, mommy. Well, you want to be a nice either.
That's right. That's absolutely right. So let me tell you, shout outs to being a woman of color who is owning her business.
That's right. And her 13 properties. Let's put it out there. Her 13 properties. And her son even has property as well. So she is establishing his future. She's breaking generational curses. So shout outs to her. Heavy shout.
I like that she looks like us. Like how many celebrities you know get somewhere and then they start changing their look. Look at, like, I think of like Keisha Cole. You don't even know it's Keisha, not Keisha Cole. I'm sorry. What's the other one? What's the other Keisha?
What other Keisha are you talking about?
The one, yes, you know, the one that used to be on Love and Hip Hop that used to talk about Rashida having titty eyes.
That's K. Michelle, baby. That ain't Keisha.
Lord, not mine. Look, I'm a mother. I'm tired. K. Michelle. Look at K. Michelle. You don't recognize her. Keisha Cole got new teeth. She got her gas back.
Yeah, she's putting on her role for her biography. She's going to be in her biography.
But my thing is look at the bunny rabbit teeth that she went and bought. Look like a fool versus the gap. I'm sorry, Keisha. I'm sorry. But this is realness. We are them wise girls. We're going to drop the knowledge on you. You look like a bunny rabbit.
Okay. That was a little hardcore.
I'm not bashing, but she's a beautiful woman naturally with her gap. Why? Keisha,
I think she looks nice without the gap too.
I think
no, I'm saying she looks beautiful with her gap. Beautiful.
I say with her without.
Hold on. Let's put a disclaimer out there.
Oh,
you're not saying that Keisha Cole is ugly, okay? She's a pretty woman, but sometimes when you change the mouth and we know it by the mouth, and you change it up, it's like, wait a minute, something a little different there.
A lot different.
She looks good with it, and she looks good without it.
Yeah, she does. I think she looks good either way.
I'm sorry, Keisha. I'm gonna keep it 100. You are a girl that keeps it 100. You look better with your pretty gap. You're beautiful.
My goodness.
You don't need the veneers.
Where's the umbrella? It's too shady.
Oh, wait. Speaking of umbrella, sorry to go off on a tangent. I am loving that Rihanna has embraced her curves. Okay. Most recently.
Wait, where's the umbrella coming from?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what umbrella, huh?
I didn't get it. I thought she was going.
I didn't get it either.
Guys, Nelly brought up umbrella. You know.
Okay. We got it now. We got it.
So anyhow, Rihanna has been spotted on a few occasions with her boo.
Yes.
On some dates, going to restaurants and such.
Yes.
And notice how she is curvaceous, and I love it. I am here for it.
A postpartum body.
Yes, she's embracing it. I will give her that. I'm not a fan, so I don't follow her like that. So I just be like, oh, okay. Hi, keep it pushing.
I know. I'm sorry, but you know what? This is on my mind and it's bothering my spirit. Keisha,
okay. Go have a moment. Have a Jade. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was not trying to bash you, Keisha Cole. I just was keeping it real because I think you're a beautiful woman with your gap. And I don't appreciate that the dentist did that to you. And whatever dentist, never go back to that dentist. Keep your gap.
Not the dentist. And, what he
and back to our regular programming.
The dentist got paid already. He don't give
exactly. He's doing what he was at.
Never return to him, Keisha. Never return. Oh, one thing I want to mention about looks. Did anybody notice that Shantae Moore looked different?
You know, my mother said the same thing. She said she definitely got her nose did because y'all know
I did not recognize her
in the house along with Auntie Anita, Auntie Rochelle, and Auntie Regina. Okay, Shantae was played in this household. Okay, and my mother said the same thing. She said she definitely got her nose done, but she sounded good. She sounded good.
She sounded gorgeous. And
I didn't watch it.
Sorry.
Well, you gotta watch it because she good. I'd say the last half an hour I didn't need to watch, but other than that, it was pretty good. But speaking of giving props, I'm very saddened that this show is no longer on Netflix. And it really hurt my heart because it was a good show, like a good show for women of color to see women in these power moves doing their thing. Selling Tampa is no longer on. It's not being renewed for another season. Can you guys believe that?
Why?
Tampa. So Sharelle is her name. She is like the mastermind behind Selling Tampa. She actually goes with Chad Ochocinco. They have a beautiful daughter. They call her French Fry, but that is not her real name. She is super cute. He has names for all of his kids. I know French Fry and Florida Evans is his other daughter, but their daughter.
Well, that's another.
That's another story. That's another show. But they have, and I like that he makes fun of that. If you read his Instagram like bio, he says father of 85 and a possible.
Oh, he's doing the Nick Cannon. Okay.
Yeah, he says father of 85 and a possible. But what I loved about this show, seeing women in those type of positions that you don't really see women of color in, that really motivated me. Y'all know I want to get into home flipping. Like seeing them selling $1 million homes. Yeah. I'm not talking no little cheap homes. I'm talking they was on a high market.
Big money homes.
Yeah.
Big money homes.
Big money.
And she even sold a home to, what's that girl? She does stuff with the hair. Yeah. Yes.
The girl from that does the Mayel.
Yes. She even got her a home. She sold the home to her. So I was really upset that they pulled the plug on this, because I feel like young girls need to see women in those type of positions. I feel it's not fair to limit us, even though I love these shows, and don't get me wrong, I watch them, the Love and Hip Hops and even the Housewives, you know, and even those people on those shows have businesses. So I'm not even saying it's bad. They do have legit business. We know Candy is about her money. We know that certain people are about their money and they get their exposure by being on these shows. But this show was good through and through from beginning to end. She's showing how she built up this firm, and this firm now they have it in other areas too. They have it in Miami. Is it Miami? Yeah. Charlotte, North Carolina. Like, they're building up like crazy, and I was really surprised.
Did they disclose why?
They never did, and that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised she never said that. I really wish they would bring the show back, because I feel like our young baby girls, Veves of the world, they need to see that. They need to see that positive image of a woman boss, just like we talked about our girl, you know, Milan. We talked about her. These young girls need to see that. And I feel like sometimes they get the wrong impression watching some of these shows, like, this is all you're supposed to be. No, you could grow and create your own business. You could sit and have this multi-million-dollar firm selling homes to everybody. Like, you're really doing amazing things. And I was really upset that Netflix pulled it, because I felt like it was a show that we needed to continue to see, because I felt like they left us on the cliff. And I wanted to be on more than a cliff. I wanted to see the whole thing, how everything is working out for her. Because I follow her on Instagram, and it looks like she's doing like really dope things, amazing things. And so I was really upset when I heard they weren't bringing it back. I said, what is going on with Netflix? Y'all gonna have me cancel my subscription.
Well, this is a special message to Sharelle herself. Sharelle, if you're watching this, Dem Wise Girls would love to know you are surely missed, okay?
Exactly.
Selling Tampa is missed, okay?
Very much so. That was my late night watching. I couldn't sleep at night. I'm watching Selling Tampa. I'm still watching it. I watched episodes a day.
I got a new show for you.
I watched maybe, I don't know if I watched the whole season of it or a little bit of it, but I do remember some of it. I think, like I said, I didn't watch as many episodes as both of you have, but that was like 2 years. Was it I don't remember. But I just said I didn't watch as much. But I do know I am agreeing with you, Jade. That show is about women of power selling $1 million homes to white people, black people, business people, not young business people, and they were dressing nicely. They weren't dressing like some of these outside people.
Yes.
They even talked in a professional way. So it's really a refreshing, different spin on what you see, like
Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, Love and Hip Hop, where all they do is and then you go outside and the girls are doing it too. And I'm like, I don't got a company with you. Okay.
Exactly.
But,
representation matters. It matters.
It does. It does matter. And for the fact that she's trying to put other women of color on it, you don't see that much. We all trying to fight to get to the top. And we're not saying, hey, sis, here's my hand. Let me help you up. Let me pull you up. I got you, sis. You know what I'm saying? And I like that she was trying to help put her people on. And she was honest with folk. She didn't sugarcoat or give them what they wanted to hear. She kept it 150. And I love that about her. So Netflix, we're very upset, and we really want to know what's the deal. I feel they need to bring
the deal.
But Netflix, I was looking at the screen that you pulled up, JD. The rating was like a 4.7 from a 10.
It was number one. It was number one on Netflix.
See? So for those of you like me and Jade that are really into these, real estate shows, another show that I highly recommend is Designing Miami. Now, they are not African American, but They are Afro-Latino. The husband is Dominican and the wife is Cubano. So I highly recommend it. Only thing is this goes to Netflix. Why are all of the new series only 8 episodes long? Soon as you are drawn in, like it's done. So another show I want to also put you guys on to is oh my goodness, it went on my head. It's with Zoe Saldana.
Oh, is it Scratch?
Made from Scratch.
Okay. I knew it was something with Scratch.
We have to have a whole show dedicated from Made from Scratch. Everybody must watch it.
I gotta watch it too. I didn't watch it yet, but I heard it was good.
Please watch it. Made from Scratch. New? Support Zoe Saldana, another Afro-Latina.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it really was really good. I mean, now have your tissues, but it was really good. One thing I have to say is I know Netflix has came alive because we, post-pandemic and hardly anybody goes to the movies nowadays. Everything is in home access, which is really cool. But I also feel like Netflix has monopolized all of the business, so to speak, and really we're at their whim. If you compare Netflix to Prime, I feel like Netflix has way more than Prime.
That's
I don't
why
have.
So
Go on, Nelly. Sorry, say it again.
That's why Netflix is so much money now.
Yes.
Yeah, it used to be $6. Now it's like what, 30 or something like that?
It's like I think $16.
Yeah, it blew up. Netflix blew.
I feel like I do like you, Netflix, but I also feel like you need to share the wealth. Like just share it.
Yeah. Appeal to everybody.
Mm-hmm. I always say though, it's a delight to get with you guys, and I hope one day that our daughters see this show and our sons see this show and can see the representation and the professionalism and the want to do better and be better when they watch our show. So I thank you all, both of you, not all of you, for talking to me and talking with our viewers. It's always a delight. And if anybody has any opinions on what I've shared or differing opinions or even any information on our reunion that can help us, please reach out.
Please write in that comment section below. We would love to hear from you. We do see them. We do respond to them. We appreciate everybody who's been watching us on our comeback. This is our 3rd episode in, so we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And next week, we'll be back with a brand new episode of Dem Wise Girls. So you guys continue to be amazing, and we will see you next week. Later.
Hit the subscribe button.